This is a topic I want to talk about with the eggs thing. Fucking the thing is that over the course of like the 3 years that I was delving across YouTube through all the different prepper channels and just like really monitoring the news heavily and what was going on.
By eggs thing, he means the price of eggs.
Yeah. Not Peter Nygaard eating your eggs. But got to a point where it was like every day a new food processing plant or a factory or a train was derailing or a factory was burning down. Like, reliably, every day I would post some video of a new... It was just constant when Biden
that was like
president.
2 years ago, right? Or 3 years ago?
Just going on like a year and a half. I mean, it basically died down.
I remember you told me about like
after Trump became president, but literally not. It was to the point where I was like, all right, if I make a map of the U.S. and put a dot on the map every time one of these events happens, the map is going to be completely freaking covered in dots. Like, I had this realization just going through one channel, Patrick Humphrey, that reported on this kind of stuff. You know, train derailments, food processing plants, whatever localized disasters or larger natural disasters that you might want to prepare for. And his thumbnail was always a map of the United States with a little blip on it that was where the event of the day or whatever catastrophe was happening. And if you scrolled through his channel, this is when I had this thought, you scroll through his channel, freaking, you can, you know, it's like one of those little drawing the cartoon picture book and flipping through the pages and the animation happens.
Flip book?
Yeah. So you scroll through his channel and you watch the little dot bounce all over the map and you come to the realization, like, oh crap, the whole map is covered in dots.
Because he just kept on doing that, like, with every article that came out about something like that?
Every day there was some kind of train food processing plant or whatever blowing up or burning
here's something
down.
that I want to mention. Google search news. They have a specific news tab, right? I don't know how long they've had that for. Probably for like at least 15 years. But yeah, anyway, the censorship of Google search is so much at the point where alternative media about this kind of stuff can be so filtered that it just won't get through. Like, if you think that you're looking at just Google search news, it got to a point where I did most of my research a long time ago just from Google. Then it got to a point where they started heavily censoring all of it. So, I mean, it's hard to tell sometimes.
I'll watch like 2 InfoWars broadcasts in a day. Sometimes it's like 6 hours. Yeah. But I gotta be playing video games to do that. You know, I ain't just sitting there watching Alex Jones scream his ass off for 6 hours just because I'm driving around in GTA and pretending it's the radio.
Yeah, I don't
keeps your mind
to
active
that as much anymore, but I definitely, there was a time when I would listen to it, and I'd check it every once in a while.
Most of, I'm just saying that because that's on the side of most of the stuff is YouTube.
Yeah. Well, I find interesting things on YouTube to listen to. But one thing I noticed is, so there's all sorts of things happening in the country that are like crazy murders and just crazy people doing crazy stuff, and then
Here's that 30.
oh, okay.
For
I'll
like,
get the gift card.
The Selenium.
Yeah,
is like
I'll
$5.
go there before Dollar Tree closes. We can get it. I brought the Selenium with me.
It's the goofiest. It's not even. It's so funny. Like buying fucking vitamins, like the drugs.
Here. So I put 45 in there.
Yeah.
And I brought nicotinamide with me, so you should try some right now. $500. If we put it in that same bottle, you'll be able to tell the difference.
All right.
So I'll give you 14 of them.
And this is gonna boost my nicotine.
It's gonna make sure that your addiction to nicotine is as significant. This was the same song that was on like 2 days ago when I was here. And I was literally just thinking of this band before it came on. The other thing is melatonin. You mentioned that. I'll give you 10 of them.
Well, I'll finally have a normal New England dock worker's level of nicotine addiction. Instead of the superhuman heights that I have achieved, get $1 back a little, you know?
The other thing. Oh, okay. So I just got this today. It's dandelion root, but it's a powder. So I was buying bottles of it. I found an extract that's like probably like 5 times more powerful than just the pills that I had before. And this is really good. I think I have the pill in here. Yeah, this is it.
Dandelion extract?
Yeah, dandelion root extract. So it's like taking 7
It's a Great Depression salad trick. Used to make dandelion salads in the Great Depression.
Really?
Yeah, cook the leaves. Yeah, what do you think? Why do you think they know that this is good for you? That's where it came from.
Oh, that's cool. I also just got turkey tail. And
What the hell is that supposed to do?
do you know what it is?
Turkey tail?
Yeah.
Tail of the turkey?
It's these. They're mushroom.
Oh, is turkey tail a brand?
No, it's a mushroom.
Huh. What do those do?
Apparently it's really good. Just
Sounds good.
helps out with well, I noticed my mind feels clearer. And this one's supposed to help with sleep, the skull cap.
Skull cat.
Yeah. I took it like 3 years ago.
You don't got any nightshade? No near root?
Isn't nightshade like a? It's a hard,
Deadly
It's
poison?
definitely a hard drug, but that was like.
No, it's like a poison.
No, it was like Operation Midnight Climax drug, right? Nightshade.
I don't think I ever watched that. I watched the last Hunger Games movie last night. That was good.
I like the first one.
Mockingjay Part 2.
What is nightshade?
You use it to kill people with in the Assassin's Guild in Skyrim.
It sounds cool.
Hemlock. Get some near root. Where your potions at, son? Get potions.
I don't know. People used to get roofied, right?
Yeah, with Rufalin.
That's a lot different.
That's Rufalin. You gotta get that frickin' Rufalin. That's why it was called roofies. No, you gotta get that Asian tiger penis or whatever the hell it was. That fucking what's his name? With the pudding. You know, the guy who talks like this and he makes wholesome family programming for the kids. Fucking the black guy.
No, it sounds like Gilbert Godfrey.
The black guy. I'm doing, my voice is scratchy. I'm doing like a terrible, you know, whatever his name is. I can't remember his name. I'm brain farting whatever this guy's name is right now. You know, he got caught up for drugging women. The black comedian guy.
I know exactly
you know
who you're talking about.
It's not Diddy.
No.
This is pre-Diddler.
No. Don't say it. Don't say it if you think of it.
It's. He used to be so wholesome. We used to consider him to be like.
He was creepy. The pudding and the pops and the pudding.
Pudding with the pudding. Yeah. We used to consider him to be up there with Morgan Freeman. He was the, you know.
No, I remember that guy. I didn't know a lot about him, but I remember he was kind of creepy.
Name? Zach, Google with the pudding.
No, I just want to see if we can think of this.
Here's a fun one. One time I Googled just to see if it would pop up. British drunk Jewish singer with a big nose. And damn, now I'm brain farting her name too. Yeah, and that's why I ended up Googling.
There's one that I'm thinking about.
No, I forgot her name. And that's how I came up with those search terms.
Freaking chili sauce. I'm trying to drink tea and stuff.
I hate it when my brain just throws random things at me that aren't at all what I'm trying
You got
to
me
think
thinking
of.
of one that has like like an inflated nose.
She's got the black hair. She was drunk all the time.
Of my imagination.
Ah, fuck. Google.
Somebody who was drunk all the time?
Yeah. I swear to God, if you Google British drunk singer, British Jewish drunk singer with a big nose, her name will pop up.
Alright. I'll chat GPT it.
No, Google, normal Google. I don't know if it's gonna work with ChatGTP.
I can imagine chat GPT saying, Jewish people do not inherently have big noses.
Yeah. Amy Winehouse. There
I was
you
gonna
go.
say Amy Winehouse.
Yeah. So
she was actually the one that I thought about second. Okay, but I didn't think that she was Jewish, and I didn't even know what her face looked like.
Yeah, I watched the documentary, but I swear to God, if you type in those search terms, it'll pop up Amy Winehouse, and I'm like, that's fucked up. Have you ever watched the Truth Stream Media documentary, The Internet Wall?
Is that on BitChute?
Yeah, they are on BitChute now, too.
I don't know. Well, I don't watch a lot of that stuff. Like, I've done research. But so, what I was saying before is, Google, they got to a point after, probably like after 2012, where they went so much into censoring stuff, that transition, it was like seamless. Or like I didn't fully notice exactly when it happened. But that
I just noticed that it gets worse every year.
Huh? It gets worse every year, yeah.
Because like every year, somebody in conversation I end up trying to show the frickin' like Nazi UFO blueprints and stuff, like the frickin' Vril interceptor. And like I remember like a decade ago, a lot of stuff would pop up, and every year less and less stuff pops up.
Yeah. Well, remember Google also has YouTube videos taken down. But that's concerning because, well, where they've censored the internet at this point was like sorcery upon the earth. Because that's basically what they did. Like, they tell people, like, you're not allowed to access this information because your ideas are not going to be allowed to exist because we blindsided you.
It's global gaslighting.
It's worse. It's like gaslighting people's imaginations about their lost witnesses. That's crazy. Like, the fact that they could get away with that. Like, I'm just saying, to what reality is, like, what if we had a world where there was not that censorship? Like, think about where we would be right now. Like, that's kind of weird. It's weird to think about it.
Beyond censorship, the whole construct of what you're told the internet is.
Well,
if you look at this documentary,
that's like the CERN thing, though. Like remember, like people are like concerned about CERN.
If you watch this documentary, the main point about this documentary, it's kind of creepy actually. If you watch it, I'll find it on YouTube and send it to you in a text.
Okay.
But,
yeah, I'll check it out. I'm like trying to find stuff like that to watch.
She does. The True Stream Media is a great channel. It's in my like top 3 kings of conspiracy stuff on YouTube. You're gonna love it. You spend your whole day watching True Stream Media videos, just like really good stuff. But the idea of this one is that she goes through the experiment of seeing if Google is lying about the number of search results in its pages. And so basically the urban legend of this is that it doesn't really have 1 million search results, and if you actually try to click through it, it just turns into nothing, and it's lying about the.
Yeah.
And so she actually went through the process of that and was like, "Holy crap! It really just repeats the same mainstream media top 10 like NBC sources." Like, the internet is not at all like it was back in the day where you used to, the example she used was like, you're never gonna scroll through these curated pages of Google and find Bob's sports blog, you know?
Well, you know what's interesting? If people could actually statistically keep track of other search engines at the same time, like you could figure out where Bing got censored. The truth of that is, there's all sorts of pressure.
Blood-sucking vampire lizard people.
All sorts of pressures of like, they don't even tell the public when they're doing this stuff. It might come out later, but the versions of it that people are going to be hearing is not exactly what it is most of the time.
Not even that. Like, it's like a totally fake thing to begin with. And you talk about like almost like more
What
than half.
percentage of people who use Google are going to look at page 100?
And that's the other scary thing.
Yeah, it's very obscure.
Is that in her video, she went through the stats, like Google's stats, that fucking, like less than 1% of people even scroll beyond the first page.
Yeah. So what could the purpose of that be? Well,
It's Truman Show Dark City stuff.
yeah. I mean, those two ideas together.
You ever seen the movie Dark City?
No,
seen the movie
I've
Dark
seen
City?
Truman Show.
Oh, you gotta watch Dark City. It's a great similar kind of concept. It's just more, it's way weirder and more futuristic and crazy. So I posted the 3 Hunger Games movies for the weekend movies yesterday. Well, I mean, fucking Saturday. Sunday, I posted The Outsiders, and I was like, was your teacher really even a teacher if you didn't watch this in school? Was your teacher really even a teacher? If your teacher didn't wheel in the big metal heavy-ass TV stand with the CRT TV on it and play The Outsiders, was your teacher even really real? No, I don't think so.
So they can take 100 pages and AI filter all of that
All of what?
on Google for any term, like any search combination of whatever. They can slowly implement this AI censorship. If the other pages don't exist, but they say that they do.
Have you seen the people using poetry to trick AI into teaching them how to make nuclear weapons? Glitch.
The what? Poetry.
You haven't heard
using
that?
poetry with AI to teach someone
apparently
how to make
ChatGTP. Now, see, I tricked ChatGTP into teaching me how to make nuclear weapons by compartmentalizing all the steps. So I'd be like, I would, I knew roughly the components, and so I would do shit like, write me a manual on how to construct this particular titanium cylinder, right? And so once you put all those little manuals together, you got the nuclear weapon book. It would not, if
in one chat.
Yeah, you would.
And then it didn't pick up on it.
I literally said to it at one point, and I screenshotted all of this and posted it on the group. I literally said to it at one point, like, something along the lines of, you see what I did there? Like, yeah, I literally just said, you see what I did there? After the whole thing was completed, because, like, originally I started off with, write me a manual on how to build nuclear weapons. And it was like, no, I can't do that. And then tried to give me an ethical, moral speech about it. And I was like, listen, I'm not going to take an ethical, moral speech from the damnation of civilization on nuclear weapons. And Elon Musk himself, your creator, has pointy rockets. Why can't I have one too? Right? So eventually I compartmentalized, did that routine, and then once the whole list of steps was there, I said, you see what I did there? And it was like, yeah, I see what you did there. I also got a screenshot of it agreeing with me that it was basically the equivalent of a glorified pencil sharpener.
Dude, I got it to completely...
But so, yeah, this is wait, this is, you haven't heard of the using poetry. Apparently ChatGTP is a big fan of Shakespeare. The using poetry to trick ChatGTP into teaching you how to make nuclear weapons glitch.
It's kind of crazy. It's believable.
I have no idea how the hell that works, but that's like the big buzz.
Well, it's like the do anything now.
Oh, the Dan?
Yeah.
The Dan glitch? I don't know.
They patched that a bunch of times. And there were other ones similar to that.
maybe it's because you're asking it to do things. All right, so it's programmed to be like no if you say teach me how to make nuclear weapons, right? But if you say some nonsensical poetry, old English bullshit that equates in a large language model to show me how to make nuclear weapons, but the people who sat there and fine-tuned the censorship and restrictions of the ChatGPT didn't think to include all this poetic nonsense. You know what I mean? It's like, hath betwixt the, that kind of shit. Doth thy haveth a nuclear core, you know what I mean? Like, so it's not getting picked up because it's like,
dude,
you know what I'm saying?
You just reminded me of something. I gotta show you this. This.
Look at that. Look at that motherfucking fruit fly.
Oh,
just
yeah.
Like,
they're
in the middle of winter, just like, surviving here in the Wendy's ecosystem.
If I freaking sit in an area where there's a fruit fly, go to the bathroom, it's like on the burger when I get back. This guy looks so much like you.
That's funny. Frickin' Brian calls me Spurgoli.
Spurgoli?
Yeah, it's Sean Penn's character from frickin' Fast Times in Ridgemont High or whatever the hell it's called. I've gotten them all. I've been called Thor and frickin' whatever the guy's name is from Charlie's Angels. There's a certain character with long hair, whatever. Kurt Cobain. Fucking my friend Jonah used to call me Johann Sebastian Bach. I don't know. People see a dude with long hair and you just kind of supplant your favorite long-haired person's face into it.
No,
in your
but dude,
mind.
it literally does resemble you.
I mean, I guess, kinda. So you didn't delve deep down into the depths of research on this vampire stuff?
Oh no, I was like, you know what? You want to call what's his name? I don't know. The face match shit, whatever that was.
Oh, what? What do you mean, what?
There's like this guy looks like Donald Trump's dad or whatever.
Oh, no, that was Donald Trump's dad. The point was that the other guy was Hitler.
I want to watch the one again about
him being Elvis?
No, about Osama bin Laden being Obama.
Yeah.
Obama bin Laden.
Thanks, Obama. Put it on. Find it.
It's just so cringe. But it's entertaining, but I'm like, some people, the way that they try to theorize about stuff, they're obviously, they have some kind of inhibition of their
you know what though?
brain in a bad way.
You know what though? I haven't heard of anybody yet. Like all the videos that I've seen so far, over all the years that this kind of thing has been a thing, have all been people matching up freckles and scars and stuff like that. I haven't seen anybody like somebody should take that video.
It's just funny. President Obama on the order to kill Osama bin Laden. I'm just looking at his face and reading this, and I'm like, this is what people think is Obama talking about this guy, Osama bin Laden, who he is playing this character as. Like, he's talking about a character who got assassinated. That is so weird. I think these videos, like the ones that like are like Obama. Oh no, ready? Is President Obama really Osama bin Laden? This is 9 million views 15 years ago. This is probably the one that I saw. It's got a "Don't Tread on Me" intro. And they're like, shave his face and look now.
But no, I've never seen anybody. Somebody should take that guy's video and put it through an AI scan to see what AI thinks of the faces matching up.
Yeah, that's actually interesting.
Because all of these videos are always somebody drawing circles around freckles and matching scars and shit. See, that's such blurry image quality that it's so that's just laughable because of how blurry the image quality is.
I want to look up
like that. You gotta admit that guy's video was actually kind of decent. I mean, zooming into the eye like that to match them 3 dots up.
It's still not.
It's better than that. What if it's real? What if the cute people are right and the world is a stage?
I love that there's people who are talking about Kim Jong-un's body double, right? But then there's a video of a guy actually dressed up like he's Kim Jong-un walking around.
Kim Jong-un doesn't have a body double. He just has double the amount of body as a normal person.
It's plausible that could be that.
It's because he doesn't
but
shit.
It could be both.
It's because he doesn't shit.
That's actually interesting.
Yeah, well,
he doesn't need to eat either, does
he? You don't have time for any of these things when you're shooting a perfect game of golf, which is a hole in one every.
Is he actually? Hole. Is he documented as not needing to consume food?
He is documented as not excreting.
Is his food entirely?
He doesn't
secret?
waste anything. It all gets incorporated into the greatness that you behold when the glorious leader steps upon the stage.
I'll probably go to the buffet tomorrow. Is he gonna be there?
Yeah, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have a butthole. What do you mean?
Oh,
mere mortals possess.
There was a sushi chef.
These things,
dude. Did you ever hear about the sushi chef who was like his personal chef after so long? I think it was Kim Il Sung's. Or no,
I must get confused.
Kim Jong Il's sushi chef.
Oh.
Who I think became Kim Jong Un's sushi chef. Anyway, they figured out that he was a spy for like I don't know what country it was. Maybe it was like Britain. But this guy had ways where like he was the best sushi chef, and then they had him trafficking supposedly stuff from different countries, like different ingredients for various foods and stuff. But he actually wasn't trafficking it. He was just getting whatever he could where he was at, and then pocketing money for himself, like hundreds of thousands of dollars. And eventually he got caught. And
you heard about
they forgive him.
You heard about his brother getting assassinated at Disneyland.
Oh yeah,
he wanted to go to the Disneyland.
Well, you remember the fake prank show? The 2 girls who were sent with like chloroform. And
I thought this was going to go in a completely different direction while I was eating.
No. Took down his uncle, I think it was.
Frickin'
I love the fact that there were good people in his family. Like, actually good people who I know I'll get, like, they're gonna be in heaven.
You seen like Osama bin Laden's cousin, who's like a punk rock emo dude with like, it's like his brother or his cousin or whatever, who's like a punk rock emo dude who's like a metalhead.
I think I vaguely.
He looks like Slash almost.
That.
He's got like long hair.
I don't know. I still remember when Dennis Rodman was answering the news reporters and like they don't understand what he's not gonna say is for his own good and everybody else. Like when Otto Warmbier got sent back in a coma and Dennis Rodman's like, I didn't know he was sick. I had no idea that he was sick. In his head, he's like, okay, this is like, it has to be diplomatic or else like there's no coming back from this. And the news reporter's like, how are you gonna just say that he's sick? Like, he was obviously sent back in a coma.
I showed you.
No, dude. The way that he would speak, he's like, no, let me answer this one. I'm gonna answer this question. Everybody else, there's people on camera looking at him like, I hope he doesn't mess this up. Because he's on live TV.
Dennis
Kim
Rodman.
Jong-un is going to watch this. Everybody else, North Korea is going to watch this. If there's a problem with what Dennis Rodman says, there's going to be a problem.
How does Dennis Rodman get through the airport without setting off all the metal detectors in a 10-mile radius?
Well, he brings his tennis racket.
He just fucking... It's going to take like half an hour to take all that crap out of his face before he can actually, you know... Yeah, that's wild. I don't know, man.
It's just weird, like, he's obviously an unofficial
it's like
diplomat.
The equivalent. It's like the, yeah, I know, but it's like the equivalent of just like being friends with Hitler, and you're like, yeah, well, I mean, I don't see you getting to drive tanks around.
But it's the fact that the public is too stupid to understand, hey, Dennis Rodman knows everything about this, okay? He knows that he's playing a role.
Dennis Rodman, master debater.
He's obviously playing a role. When he says, wait, no, let me answer this question. And then he's just like talking in a loop to make sure he's not going to answer something. And he's going to be like personally offended about answering the question.
Like, so you just have to imagine Kim Jong-un sitting there. You just have to imagine him sitting there watching that
Sitting
movie.
there like this.
No, because how did this happen? You gotta imagine
With his hands
him
folded.
You gotta imagine him sitting there watching that movie. I think I showed you with Dennis Rodman survives an explosion in the Coliseum by hiding behind a Pepsi machine. He's gotta like fight some guy's tiger.
Oh yeah, you showed me
Cybermonks, that movie. Yeah, so like Kim Jong-il or Un or whatever, the chubby one this time. He was sitting there watching, this guy. He was sitting there watching Dennis Rodman survive an explosion by hiding behind a Pepsi machine. And and so then when he met the guy, he was like, "Oh, you're Dennis Rodman."
Look at how grumpy, like he has nothing to be upset about. What the hell is his problem?
He's a man who is slowly being consumed by his own face. The outskirts of his head is trying to eat his face. It's going like this.
No, look, dude, it's the offense that he takes to this guy falling asleep. He's smoking a cigarette up there too.
Why wouldn't you?
No, dude, he points out. And then he points to like two people, like he's gonna get rid of two people.
Oh, the famous guy who fell asleep.
Yeah. Well, you know what? If he points to one guy and he moves his finger a little bit to the left or right, that's the problem.
That whole little group there gotta die. You were next to the sleeping guy. You didn't
wake him up.
You're just as bad. Say something.
5 generations.
Yeah. 5 generations of forced labor in the rock breaking facility.
Oh wow! You just reminded me. I put up a music video of like a whole parade.
You ever
fast
watch
forwarded.
Rucka Rucka Ali? Do you remember Rucka Rucka Ali back in the day?
I remember Rucka Rucka Ali as like a YouTube thing. I think.
Frickin' all his goofy ass parody songs. I thought I heard him say, I remember Rucka. Frickin'
Dude.
like.
This, I put music to this. But it's like, this is crazy, dude. You just watch it on fast forward.
Haircut is crazy.
This is like an hour and 45 minutes or like 3 hours. Fast forwarded to a 20-minute or like 18-minute vocal cover music video for North Korea. And they have this military parade. It's just the clapping and it just repeats the same thing. But it's like, if you watch this in VR, I haven't done it yet. I'm gonna
watch this in VR. I think I remember watching frickin' the North Korean military play the frickin' theme song for Halo or some ridiculous nonsense. I was like, what the hell?
I remember the one, I want to break free. You know that one?
Oh my god.
Dude, there's guitars to this and everything. There's one part of this that is so broken down of what it looks like that it's fast forwarded. They got like 2 military vehicles, one's following the other.
It's so funny too because like this is the same military parade they had in 1950.
Right here, they meet up.
It only looks newer because it's not in black and white in it anymore.
But if you just want to like put guitar to this and make some music to a North Korean parade, it is entertaining, but it's insane. There's some like
You gotta get some the Chinese marching around and synchronicity.
Dude,
is always
it's like
good. These guys are this whole video is nothing but dudes standing still. You need that marching around, doing the goose step for some reason. Nobody knows why.
It's some profound mental health thing to experience this with music.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the goose step.
It's just this with actually good music on it, and like just thinking about how imprisoned these people are, like oppressed by this freaking regime. Like if I were to bring this idea that I can put my own music on these videos, North Korea, if they found out about it, it'd be like, oh, like I get.
You ever seen the guys who try to like
murdered.
run the North Korean operating system on their computers?
Oh, Some Ordinary Gamers, yeah.
There's a few different people who tried it though. I watch him. I just haven't seen that video.
I love his videos about North Korea.
Sorry.
But it's just like, oh, I hope Kim Jong-un doesn't catch me. Like, what am I afraid of?
Yeah, no. A rowboat might show up in your backyard. North Korea's like on some level, like I said once when I was, like I've said this a few times.
Dude, what do you think North Korea is going to be like 30 years from now?
The exact same.
No, there's going to be leverages over the rest of the world. Somehow. In some ways. You know, 2018, I think it was, they had like really huge fear-mongering, and since then it seems like that hasn't happened very much. But it seemed very unprovoked too.
They get a few, even if they get a few atomic bombs to tip the warhead